guys, and welcome to another video of Crafty Cat. It has been so long since we all got together that I decided we would do another craft. And this time, it's going to be corner bookmarks. So, our Crafty Cats have some things to say before I tell you the supplies. First off, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. I mean, you have to subscribe, of course. And then, they also want to tell you that this craft is going to be fun, so you should do it too. And you can make it for anyone. Somebody who loves to read, somebody who doesn't want to read just for decoration, you know, all sorts of things. So the supplies that you're going to need are paper. So it can be like notebook paper, construction paper, computer paper. Then, if you have one, you can use a ruler, because we're going to be measuring. The two last things that you're going to need are a pencil and scissors. So, let's go on to starting our corner bookmarks. Alright, so my 3 pieces of paper that I'm going to use, a ruler, a pencil, and a pair of scissors. So, to begin with, if you don't have origami paper, and you just have like rectangle paper like this, or computer paper, you can still make a square out of that. All you have to do is line it up until it makes a rectangle and fold it. If you want, you can take your pencil and trace it across. I'm not though. I'm just going to take my scissors and cut the extra away. Alright, and if you open it up, you have a square. So you don't have to unfold it if you don't want to though, because you're just going to be folding it right back along that crease if you use rectangle paper. Then, after that, you're going to want to take each corner and put it up to this point. So folding it in half. And then you're just going to want to make sure that you press these really nice. So you can do whatever you need to do it. Like you can take the ruler and just slide it across like that to get it really nice and creased, but you can do whatever. Then you're going to take this corner and fold it up like that. And make sure that you once again fold it nice. Then undo those 2 folds that you just did, but keep it like we had it, just a triangle. Then you're going to see that it can open up still. So then you're going to take the front one that's by you and fold it down. So the point of it should be right at the bottom, right there. Just fold it like that then, and there you go. Then you're going to want to take this, or one of them, and take it, fold it back up, and then you see there's a little pocket in here. You're going to want to fold this and bring it down in there. Just fold it nice. And it's starting to look like one, right? But then you have this. You're just going to want to fold it the same way. Fold it in just like so. Then you have your corner bookmark, but this one is really big. It's probably not going to fit in your book, right? It's probably going to be like huge in your book, and you're not going to want to use it. It's just going to be too sticking out and stuff. So that's why we're going to do another one. But I'm going to show you once more how to do a big one. So, you take your sheet of paper and you fold it like this. So what we did is we took a rectangle piece of paper and folded it so that way the edges line up perfect. Then you can take your pencil and draw a line if you want. I'm going to draw a line this time. And then you have your line. You can unfold it if you want. Then take your scissors and cut along the line, or cut along the edge of this. Extra piece of paper, we won't need it. Not unless you're going to make a smaller one out of that somehow. Anyway, so then you have your square piece of paper. Fold it in half so it looks like the triangle that we just did. Or if you have your square piece of paper, fold it in half so it looks like a triangle. Then take one side. So you're going to have the long part and then the short part. On the long part, you're going to have a corner here and a corner here. Take one of those corners and fold it up to the top point where the two little sides meet. And make sure to fold it nice. Then take the other side and do the same thing. Fold it up to that point and crease it nice. Then you'll have your folds. What you want to do is you want to have it so that your fold part is facing down and your open part is facing up. Take the folds off. Then it's still gonna be two pieces of paper, of course. So you're gonna want to take the front one that's facing you, not both, only the front, and pull it down to that little area right there. And then just fold it up there. Then, you see the creases that we made when we put those up? They're still there. So you're just going to want to take it and fold it back up. And then open it up and take this and put it down there. When it's down there, hold it. So it looks like this. Then take this piece of paper, fold it, put it under, just like you did the other way. So then, both of your points are in there, nice and snug, and you just have this, and this is your corner bookmark. So that's basically a more detailed way than I did with this one. They'll fit together, but let's try making some smaller ones now. So, take your piece of paper, and this time I'm going to do it at 15 by 15. So this is when you want your ruler. And you're going to take your ruler and line it up right at the edge. And I'm going to do 15 centimeters, not inches, centimeters. So then I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to make a little mark where 15 is. Then I'm going to go along the side and I'm going to line my pencil up where it says it should be 15 centimeters. And then just make a line. And you're going to want to take those and bring them up. And then you should have a drawing of a little square in your corner. And then just take your scissors and cut out a little square. If you want to, we can cut out the rest of our squares, which is what I'm going to do. So the next one is going to be a 10 by 10 centimeters. you can make whatever sizes you want. So you know the pieces from before that we used? Well, you can make a square out of those. Remember, we just fold it like this. You can also measure it if you want to, but I'm gonna fold. I'm just gonna take my scissors and cut out the little one. And I think I'll do one in the pink again. Then, all you're gonna have to do after that is fold them the exact same way that you did the bigger ones. So fold in half, fold in the long corners, unfold the long corners, take the middle down, and then fold the corners back. If you need the instructions again, go ahead and go back to when I did the bigger ones, and then you try it just with your smaller ones. But right now, I'm just gonna go super fast, and then we can have a little more about this at the end. So now we have so many bookmarks. Let's decide which one will fit best in a book. So the big one looks too big. So nope. Now this one seems about right. It kind of looks like it fits good. Now let's take it to a page. I think this one is really nice. So we'll put that in the probably pile. Now this one. This one is nice and small, and it looks like it fits good. Now a page. I think that this one is nice too. So we'll put that in the probably. And now the really small ones. I mean, they would fit, but I don't know if I like how small it is. I mean, it probably could do it. Let's try on a page. It's a bit small. I don't think I like it. It's probably not. So now it's just these two blue ones. And the one that I would probably recommend is this 15 by 15 one. This is the second biggest one. And then this is our 10 by 10. So not the biggest one, not the smallest one, but the ones in the middle. But if you were gonna make one, I'd recommend the 15 by 15. So let's switch back over to the Crafty Cats. Now it's time for our wrap up. Remember, we did these awesome corner bookmarks, and I recommend the 15 by 15 centimeters or the 10 by 10, preferably the 15 by 15. But now it's time for your daily, challenge that I always give you. So I challenge you to make a corner bookmark for somebody. It can be your neighbor, your friend, one of your family members. You can make it if they love to read or if they don't. But, it would be nice for somebody who wants to read. And then you can ask them how they like it. If they think that a normal bookmark is better than a corner bookmark, or is a corner bookmark better? Either way, I hope that you had fun making these awesome corner bookmarks. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.